God teaches us in many different ways and in many different places, many times when we least would expect it. Back when I lived in Taunton in St. Mary's Rectory, which bordered St. Anthony's Parish, I used to like to go for walks in the morning. And it wasn't long before I noticed all the Our Lady of Fatima statues with the 3 kneeling children in so many front yards. To give you a little context, this was a new thing for a guy from Quincy. Where the Irish, we keep a statue of the Blessed Mother, but we hide her in the backyard just for ourselves. There's Colin. We could talk about why we do that later. There is significance to that. It's not as bad as you think. And because Quincy was mostly Irish and Italian, we focused on Our Lady of Lourdes, Our Lady of Knock. So there I was, walking through a whole new experience of faith, one that wasn't in the backyards, but right out front. My brothers and sisters, today, as we reflect on the message of Our Lady of Fatima, we're reminded of the profound call, a call to conversion and to penance that echoes in the very essence of our gospel. And this message intertwines beautifully with our readings, illuminating a path of faith, perseverance, and identity as we hold as Christians. In the passage from Acts, we hear how the early church expanded. It wasn't easy. Though scattered by persecution, they spread the word of Jesus as far as Phoenicia, Cyprus, and Antioch. As I said, the growth wasn't without its challenges, but the thing to observe is that the hand of the Lord was with them. And as a result, many people turned to the Lord. And in John's gospel, we find Jesus walking in the temple, where he's confronted by the Jews who demand that he plainly declare, is he really the Messiah? And Jesus responds very clearly to them. He said, I've told you, and you do not believe. The works I do in my Father's name testify to me, but you do not believe because you do not belong to my sheep. I believe this passage highlights the division between those who recognize and accept Jesus as the Son of God and those who do not, at least not yet. And it also emphasizes the importance of faith in our understanding Jesus' divine identity. The message of Our Lady of Fatima reinforces this need for us to be steadfast in our faith and our devotion. Our Lady's call to penance is always joined with prayer. She points to the Rosary, which can rightly be defined as the prayer of Mary, in which she particularly feels united to us every time we make that beautiful prayer. Her message, though maternal, is no doubt strong, and it is a clear message, inviting us to penance, warning us as our mothers have warned us about many things in life, and it is calling us to pray. As we consider these messages from Our Lady of Fatima, how do we live out our Christian identity? Are we actively listening to Jesus' voice? Are we heeding Mary's call, a call to each of us today to conversion and to prayer? You know, I was thinking Father Peyton would have loved the front yard approach of my former Taunton neighbors with their Fatima statues. He would have related to the fact that the Blessed Mother identified herself as Our Lady of the Rosary, as his family had a great devotion to our Blessed Mother and the nightly Rosary prayer. And if you look at the front, the restored front of our property here at the Father Peyton Center, you can't help but notice that as you enter the grounds, the central point is the grand and the beautiful statue of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And who's very close by but Father Peyton, holding up his rosary beads, wearing his Holy Cross habit, with his gaze fixed and focused upon our Blessed Mother. My brothers and sisters, may we be like those shepherd children in Fatima and our own Father Peyton, and keep our eyes fixed on our Blessed Mother, who will lead us to Jesus and the holiness of life that we are called.